have a scalp cleanser here. This is number 4, I believe. It's a lot of order. I'm sorry, I had to stop for a second. But this is Nubian Kinks Scalp Cleanser by Nubian Kinks. I believe they're based in New York. I ordered their product from. Um, so you can find them online. Yeah, Brooklyn they're based in. So Nubian Kinks, Nubiankinks. Look them up online. Just Google them. Should be nubiankinks.com, but I'm not sure. It doesn't have the web address on here. But anyway, this is good. This is really good for people who are starting out their locks and aren't able to shampoo as much as they want to, especially for people with softer textures of hair. People always say, oh, you can't shampoo your hair when you're locking your hair. It's not true. You can. Very light shampoos. You should have your stylist do it. Um, Maybe once within the first 3 weeks or once within the first 4 weeks. But in between that time, if it's driving you crazy, you have some buildup on your scalp that you think that you need to get rid of or you feel you need to. These are scalp cleansing pads. Now, it's just handy how they make these. Um, There's cotton pads, and I believe this is something like witch hazel or some type of astringent. But they come in these little handy pads, and it's already inside this jar. You take them, and then you just wipe your scalp clean with the pad. And that way, you feel better in between your washes. You don't feel like, oh my God, my scalp is so... Some people go really crazy when they're locking their hair, but it takes patience and commitment when you're locking your hair. So it's worth it in the end, and you're not going to have some fungus or anything disgusting growing on your scalp. It's fine for you to wait 3 or 4 weeks to wash your hair, believe me. Like again, if you have some type of scalp issue that you need to go to the dermatologist, then you need to go to the dermatologist. But in general, most people, if they just feel that they need to freshen up, these scalp pads are really good. Okay, now we're going to get into styling. One of my favorite styling products, you probably heard of, Miss Jessie. Now here I have the Miss Jessie Baby Buttercream. So it's Miss Jessie, Jessies, MissJessies.com is where you can get their products. Now this is the baby buttercream. I use this on my daughter's hair, and you can put it on dry. You know how a lot of people put like a whole bunch of water or some type of wet solution on their baby's hair to slick it up and make it curly, bring the natural curl pattern out. This isn't necessary. Just put a little bit of this, and it bounces right out. Her hair is so beautiful after I use this. It's beautiful before also, but it really enhances her curl pattern. It's really nice. The other Miss Jessie products are the Curly Pudding, which is purple, and it kind of has like a really fruity smell to it, and the Curly Meringue. Those two products, it depends on what you're looking to do. If you go online to their website, there is like a sample of all 4 or 5 of their products you can buy, and you can see which one is best for your hair texture. There's the Curly Pudding is really good for like twist outs. So if you have a natural afro and you 2-strand twist your pieces of hair together, set it under the dryer with the Curly Pudding in there, take it apart, and it has a really nice pattern to it, holds it really, really nice. It's not real heavy. um, if you overdo it, it can be heavy. But like I said, it just depends on what type of look you're looking for. So some styles may require you to use a little bit more than others. But like I said, it's a good product. It's really good. It really, if you look at the pictures online, you'll be amazed. The before and after pictures, people were like, oh, I could never wear my hair natural and blah, blah, blah. They don't realize how beautiful their natural curl pattern is. And this really helps you realize it. So go to MissJessies.com and check their products out. The next two actually, um, 7 and 8, I'll say, is they're just rock gels that I use. It's always good. I don't like to use the black or the brown protein gel, just because it builds up. I find that it builds up, and it gets kind of gunky in your hair, especially when you're first starting out your locks. You want something really, really light and something that's just going to absorb into your hair as well as hold it. But you don't want something that's going to make it crusty or flaky. You don't want to start off using any type of wax. That's starting off on the wrong foot. It's just going to kick up into your locks and stay there. The only time I would ever use any type of wax at all would be like a light one if there was some type of breakage problem. Like I said, I was thinning in some areas of my hair after I had my baby. When I started to grow those pieces back, there would be like a stray piece right here that I needed to attach into that lock that was already there. Those broken pieces that were growing back were short as opposed to the hair that was already attached into the lock. So I would take like a tiny thin little layer of wax just to make it a little more, adhere a little bit more to the lock. But it would be so little that it would be easily washed out the next time that I wash my hair. Nothing where I'm caking a whole bunch of wax into anybody's hair to start off locks or anything like that. No, never. So anyway, these two gels are really good. It's called, this one's Twist and Lock Protein Locking Formula. Comes in this jar, and it's yellow and sometimes clear. Actually, this one's clear. It comes in clear and yellow. There's two different formulas. I think the yellow one's a little bit firmer hold. I can't really tell the difference. But anyway, it's nice and light, and it never smells good, never leaves any type of buildup. The other gel that I recommend is Organic Root Stimulator Lock and Twist Gel. I've been using this one for a while. And hopefully you can see that. It's kind of hard for me to pull things up in the camera. But this one is also clear. It's like a light opaque white color, but it comes out clear. And you just need a little teeny bit. If you're ever doing any type of tightening in between your appointment with your stylist, you do not want to cake up on gel. Please don't, because it's just going to cause problems for your stylist. If there's a product that you're using to enhance the curl pattern of your locks, like when you're in the shower and it gets a little misty, sometimes I start off some of my clients with two-strand twist, and the two-strand twist can have a nice curl pattern at the end if you're all natural. So, if you want to enhance it with a little bit of gel, I would say maybe twice in between the time that you go to your stylist. From that time you got to twist it to the next time. So say it's 4 weeks, maybe twice put a little bit of gel in it. Other than that, you're just going to keep caking things into your locks, and that's the wrong start for your locks. So, if you need a little touch-up or something like that, these gels are really good. Or if you're looking for a good gel to use on your clients, these gels are really good and work well for me. The next one is an oil sheen by Care. I like this oil sheen. This is called with humidity block. So it just comes in this grayish blue can, the black top. Hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to show you guys. Oil sheen. I like this oil sheen a lot because it doesn't take a lot to. Some oil sheens you spray and you're like, wait a minute, where the heck is the sheen? This one, you spray it once and you immediately see sheen. I spray it on my locks if I just want a little bit extra sheen. I use that, and then my number 10 product, which I don't have here with me, is just regular olive oil. If you are out of everything, you have nothing in your closet for hair sheen or moisturizer, you can take a little bit of olive oil from your kitchen, rub it into your hand, and just rub it through your locks, and you will be amazed at how nice and shiny your locks and your afro look. Just a teeny bit. You don't need a whole bunch, because if you put a whole bunch, it's going to be